This is First Reaction, Trailer Watch and Breakdown. I'm a filmmaker with global credits in writing and producing, and I break down trailers the way we do behind the camera. So let's go.
Please state your name.
Ryland Grace. He spoke up from a coma.
I'm several light years from my
Okay, I sense The Martian. I think it's the same writer. Sense of humor.
apartment, and I'm not an astronaut. I'm not an astronaut. I'm not an astronaut.
So fish out of water. He doesn't want to do the task, but he's the one chosen by the universe. Love it.
If you don't go, you die. With the rest of us.
Okay, you're the only scientist. I want to know why. Why are you the only scientist?
Sun is dying. You are the only scientist who might know what this says.
I'm just a teacher at Grover Cleveland Middle.
Okay, this is based on a book for sure. And Ryan Gosling is a teacher that is now jumping into
We have a
a
doctorate in molecular
government
biology.
mission.
I need you to come with us. This is Project Hail Mary. The sun is not the only star dying. Every star was infected by its neighbor, except one.
Why?
All right, so they've kind of dumbed it down a little bit. Very simplistic, slapstick comedy, but high tense.
Which is why we built a ship to go there and find out.
It's 11.9 light years away. The astronauts die in space.
It's what you Americans would call a long shot.
Hail Mary.
So I'm not clear why they're picking this guy. Why are they picking Gosling? Everybody's looking at him, and that's the mystery, right?
I get it. Who on earth is going to sign up for this?
If we do nothing, everything on this planet will go extinct.
You'll find a solution.
You are my solution.
I put the not an astronaut. I've never done anything.
So Gosling is really good at being goofy, and he's owning this one. I think this is kind of cool now.
I've never done a space. I can't even moonwalk.
So now he gets the stakes, humanity, evolution, and I think there's going to be some new aliens coming up.
I understand the stakes. I do. My place is in the classroom.
The world is counting on you.
This might be very
The flawed hero. The flawed hero is thrown into the mix. You know who you are. You're going to go save the world. Let's go.
hard for you to understand. But some people are not good at things.
You know who you are. You're gonna do great.
I conquered zero G in 5 hours.
Object approaching.
Oh my God.
Alien. Alien, alien. All right. Let's go here. Woo!
So I met an alien. He's kind of growing on me. At least he's not growing in me, you know, which was a concern for a little while.
Hail Mary.
I'm Grace.
So they're giving a lot of humor in this one. So interesting. All right, let's go. Let's get into this. This is based on a book by Andy Weir called Project Hail Mary. It was a bestseller at the New York Times. So that tells you why they're making this movie. From the same writer as Martian. Remember that? Won a Golden Globe for Best Comedy. Okay. So this is a duo, two directors in one. Phil Lord and Christopher Miller. Now, they've done some things together in the past. Spider-Man, Spider-Man Verse, the Lego Movie, Drew Goddard, who wrote The Martian, wrote this as well. Amy Pascal, big producer in Hollywood, and Ryan Gosling, they're all producers on this. Produced by MGM, which is a big studio now, Amazon. They're putting this whole thing together. They got the rights of the book in 2020 for about $3 million, and then they got Ryan Gosling attached. Filming locations were mainly in the UK, London, East London. They shot this thing from June 3rd, 2024 to October 2024. So they had some good time making this work. Now, the way the movie looks is because of one person, and that is Greg Fraser. He did Dunes, Batman in 2022, Rogue One, Star Wars Story, Dune Part 2. That's a heavy resume. Now, these two directors have done some projects before with each other, starting with a comedy called Cloudy and with a Chance of Meatballs, 21 Jump Street, and the Lego Movie. So they have a shorthand with each other. It's not easy to direct a film with two people involved because people have different perspective, different vision. So you really got to know each other well. You know, the Coen brothers do that as well. Well, one person really deals with the technical aspects of the filmmaking, and the other one deals with the actors. Now, you know, when I saw The Martian, I thought it was a drama, right? It was Matt Damon lost on Mars, trying to figure things out, and yet it was completely dismissed by the Oscars, and it won Golden Globes Best Comedy. So I don't know. Now you have two directors who have a shorthand with each other. They're comedy directors. You have a cinematographer that is epic, big, Dunes, and Star Wars, you name it. They used anamorphic lenses on this and something called vintage Soviet optics, which is interesting. I want to look into that a little bit more because that gives you that almost the 70s, Cold War look. They use RELX digital cameras, lots of dynamic movements, and the lens package was anamorphic lenses and vintage Soviet glass. So that's interesting to see just because of that. That's a cool little mix there. The trailer looks awesome. A lot of quirkiness going on. Ryan Gosling could be comedy relief, but also the leading man. I still don't know why they're picking him for the guy who's going to go save space because he's a teacher and he's got a degree. The lady who is recruiting him has an accent in the film. I don't know exactly what that accent is. Overall, sounds like a popcorn movie. It's got some intensity, it's got some comedy, it's got some humor, and then a big story, save the world. So that's my film review for Project Mary. Please subscribe, like, and comment below, and let me know if there's anything else you want me to cover. Till next time.